Magnification volume 0%.
Hello, and welcome to a Blind Prime special episode. This is a robot reshoot of Transformers Masterpiece 01 Optimus Prime from today's 250 subscriber celebration video, which should already be the 260 subscriber celebration video, and may possibly by the end of the night be the 270 subscriber celebration video. So we'll just say 200XX subscriber video. Yep, that'll work. So here's Optimus Prime and his crazy big self. Apparently in the video I uploaded today, he was cut off at the waist. I mean, it really kind of helps with raising awareness for the blind. It allows the sighted to be like, to have to rely on me verbally explaining what the Transformer looks like, and it gives them an opportunity for that. But then I also didn't want to be mean or anything like that, and so wanted to reshoot it and try my best to get this in scene. And so I got a sighted friend to look at a previous video. They said the feet were kind of cut off from what I had it set up as. So I got out my platform again, and I think it should all be in shot. And I'm trying to pull him back just a bit more to make sure he's completely in shot, because this is a big boy. This is a big boy right here. And we didn't talk about exactly, his sizes and stuff in the celebration video. I was just super excited to even be talking about him. So lower your arm. There you go. Okay, so we're just going to put this in front of him, and it goes all the way there. So from there, we get... I'm just going to put you there. Cool. And slide it back. Okay, there we go. I've already pre-measured this, actually, so it's just going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 studs in height. So this makes him 38 studs tall. He's a tall boy. We got our Bumblebee here. Give you an idea of Bumblebee's size. Bumblebee can go down here at the bottom. There he is. Bumblebee stands up to the edge of Optimus Prime's foot. And, I usually do something like kick or punch him, but Optimus Prime would never do that to Bumblebee. I mean, that's not to say the Megatron gun won't, though. No, because it is Megatron, so... He had no control over that. It was the Megatron gun. It was all the Megatron gun. You saw it. You heard it. You were a witness. It was Megatron. Some cool features about this upper part of Optimus Prime, because I'll just cover the upper part. If you watched the previous video, then you got the lower part. Is these little screens that are in here. And I'm going to try and get it set up so that you guys can see, if you can see. They're pretty neat. They're a little bitty. There's a little bitty image in there. One of them is of Starscream, and one of them is of Bumblebee or something. I think it's Bumblebee, or it's another Autobot. It's an Autobot. And it's the left arm is the Starscream, if I remember right, and the right arm is the Autobot. And the left arm, of course, is currently holding the Megatron pistol that came with MP01, and actually came with the Soundwave that I got, the Toys R Us exclusive Soundwave. That came with all the cassettes and little tape holders for each cassette, and also a couple of Energon cubes, and just all sorts of goodies. I actually ended up selling that for the channel, so I could get enough stuff to really talk about on the channel. I consider it a good investment to have done that. But this Optimus Prime is really cool, because he was one of the first to do the whole split the chest open thing. That wasn't really known back then. I mean, the Earthrise Optimus did it, and everyone was like, "Oh, cool!" And I brought out my MP01 and was like, yeah, but this guy's got it. Like this is all of this around the windows on the front of him. That's all die-cast. This entire cab section is just die-cast. And then you pull this up, and you can reach in here, and you can pull up this little bracket thing that protects the matrix of leadership. And that was in the movie. When he's laying and he's dying, he opens up the panels, and then this shield pops open. And I thought that was really, really amazing. It was so cool. Up here to the left of his head, just behind it, is a little bitty switch that if you pull it back, it would make the matrix of leadership glow. But I think the battery's not there right now. And also, Optimus Prime his mouth plate moves up and down, so you could do things like, talk to him like, "Hello, Optimus Prime. What are you feeling today?" "Pretty good. Feeling pretty good." Yeah, see, you just do things like that. "Megatron, Megatron." Only you can prevent forest fires. Things you can have fun with it. It was a fun gimmick that I just, the only reason Hasbro put that in there is just for adults to play around with. That was it, and I absolutely love that. The little gimmicky things like that. Why don't we get that anymore? Why don't we get spring-loaded face masks that you can pop on a little button on the back of the head and make them move? It's just for yourself to have a little fun with. That's all. And it's neat. This guy is my favorite Transformer because of the attention to detail that happened there. All of this is molded, whether slightly molded or heavily molded. But even with these, it's just everything about this guy it kind of tells a story. This was a really amazing thing, and this came out before the Transformers movie. Like, this was 2004. This was at the dead time of Transformers, towards the end of it. This Masterpiece line was one of the things that was supposed to bring Transformers back, baby. And it kind of did. And anyway, I just wanted to make sure that those of you with eyes who wanted to see one, who haven't really seen one in a while, because I noticed there's not really a lot of videos online about the MP01 Optimus Prime. Nobody really talks about him anymore. And those that do talk about him talk trash about him. And it's like, he was the first of the Masterpiece line, so you can't really talk much trash about the prototype. It'd be like talking trash about the RX-78-2 Gundam. You don't talk trash about the prototype. I mean, you could talk trash about GMs all day long. I'll talk trash with you about GMs all day long. But RX-78-2? No, you don't talk trash about that guy. And you don't talk trash about MP01, at least in my opinion, because this paved the way for masterpieces in the future. And I really wish they'd come back to the die-cast and the rubber. But that rant is in the other video, so I'll let you guys go with that. Until next time.